Thanks for attending this webinar, Easy PCB Drawings with Draftsman. My name is Aida, Field Application Engineer. And let's start the webinar, but before to go forward, if you have any Q&A questions regarding the Draftsman, please put in Q&A box. But other than that, it's okay to use chat for the other inquiries. And thank you very much, David and Greg. Hi to everybody. So let's start the webinar. Okay. The actually agenda I have for today, it's you can see it here, which sorry, this is good. So which you can see it here. We are going to spend time to find out problems with fabrication assembly drawings. And then the second would be finding what is Draftsman actually. And the third is drawing workflow in Draftsman. At the end, I have a demo for you and question and Q&A section. Okay. So now here, before we really get into what Draftsman is, I wanted to talk about why it was actually created. So Draftsman, like all good products, was made to solve a problem. And that problem is the creation of a PCB fabrication and assembly drawings and notes. Currently, this is done by adding many extra layers to your design and or exporting to a 2D drawing tool or a mechanical tool. Doing things this way has its drawbacks. So by adding so many extra layers, you add clutter to your workspace and can even slow down your tool with the additional design data. And to be honest, so I think it is the opinion I have here is a slow or lagging computer is one of the worst pains I have ever experienced. So then also additionally, when you have to export to an outside tool, that is another tool you're going to have to learn. For example, you're losing data between importing and exporting as well. So, but the worst part comes when a change needs to be made because you're going to have to recreate all the drawings you previously completed. We can, and I'm sure most of us have made our documentation in another softwares like AutoCAD or maybe the Visio or the other tools to do a schematic capture. These tools can get the job done, this is okay, but that is not necessary. The problem comes when it is time to make a change, for example, in your schematic or in your PCB design. And I think that the side effects of having a lack of integration and electrical intelligence far outweigh the temporary convenience of the initial creation process. So now we have a Draftsman tool and we want to see what is Draftsman actually. Draftsman solve all those problems which I spoke about in my previous page. And Draftsman is a professional PCB drawing tool capable of handling any level of required documentation. So Draftsman was developed with both mechanical and electrical drawing standards in mind, and it is very fast. With Draftsman, you're able to quickly place down different drawings, which is coming with the assembly drawings and also fabrication drawings, and then views, notes, callouts, and whatever you need, such as also bill of materials, and layer stack legend, and you can see it on the actually picture here and in a demonstration. And because Draftsman is part of the Altium Designer environment, so there isn't a new tool to learn, but most importantly, there is no loss of data, no clutter, and no back and forth between other tools. So with Draftsman in Altium Designer, what you see, it is what exactly you get. There aren't any surprises in what you are sending out to your, for example, maybe managers or manufacturer. And with templates, you can help automate the process of fabrication and assembly drawings. So think about it, how the beauty of the creation PCB assembly, drill, and fabrication templates at once. And so you can open a template, which is opening a template allows the Draftsman document to be repointed to a different PCB source. So the object views you have placed before are fixed and automatically updated based on the new source information. There is no need to redraw, replace, or update anything anymore. You could literally get to a point where you have a library of these PCB documentation templates to account for various product families. And for example, also board shapes and required fabrication assembly specifications. So this not only automates the creation of PCB documentation, but ensure consistency and enforces necessary standards. So that's why, so this is a Draftsman, which is very handy and very nice, because also you can have exported to the PDF too. You can have a templates out of it. And then also you can bring in all the information which you guys needed internally or even actually externally for your manufacturer. Then you don't have to actually, what is happening here between manufacturer and you guys is a lot of emails is going because of you miss some pieces legend or other piece of the dimensions or things like that normally manufacturer asking you. So now with this Draftsman tool, you're going to help in one go for yourself. You can also have this PDF in your environment to show the top managers as well or your organization. And the good things is like you can have an output job file from that too. Like you can push it to your output job file and export it to the PDF. Okay, so now, so you can see it here, a few pictures here we have. So you can create a drawing file from default. This is, I'm going to show in the demonstration here, the blank page. And then the second thing is like what I'm going to do, place the assembly drawings, then second, the fabrication drawings. And in the fabrication drawings, I'm going to place some layer stack and also drill drawings. And also we're going to show how to add nodes, call outs, dimensions, and also how you can have the different side views and views actually. So, okay, let's get there. I'm actually going to share with you my Altium Designer. So I think, yeah, I believe you guys are seeing it. That's cool. Okay. So this is my board for today. I think you guys have access to that example from your file in Altium Designer 20 as well, or any other project you can choose. So you can see this one here. So let's show you a few things here before we go forward on a 3D model of this board here. And I'm going to show the back of board. Here we go. This is my back of my board. Pressing VB, short key for turning the board to the back. And also short key 8 is going to making this angle here. Okay, you can see it. So I'm going to press 0, get back to normal here. And now let's create a Draftsman document. How can we do this? So we go to here, the project on top, right click, and then go to add new to project. You can see it here already, Draftsman document here. So I'll press in that one. So you can see here, we have some templates, right? So these templates, you can use them. This is what I created, these 3, which I'm going to explain that one later on. But at the moment, I'm going to stay with default and say, okay. Here we go. And we get this page now. Okay. So related to this page in Draftsman, we have a properties as well in the right side. You can see that one too, okay? So we also have in page option here, the templates. So you can go to this source here, to the open actually the template, the sheet template I actually created before. So I'll click on that one and open it, and you'll see what's happening in a second. Here we go. That's the template which I have it under here added to my Draftsman now. So, and also if you wish to bring your logo, your company's logo, you could easily go to right click, place, graphic, and click in anywhere like this. And I'm going to here. Here we go. That's which is my team designer, my company at the moment. So then it's the logo of my company. You can place it wherever you like it. So something like that. So anyway, so I'm going to just delete that one. So first, let's start with assembly drawings. Okay, so first we have few things here. You can see it for assembly view. You can use this toolbar, or you can go to the place and go to this board assembly view, or you can go right click, place, board assembly view, or short key P. So I think that's the easiest one, and you can have access to all your objects. So now the board assembly view, this is one I'm going to choose, and then in a second, that's going to bring all the data about components I have in a one board. So this, as you can see, click on that, go to the general here, and you can see we have scales already here, or you can go to the customize and make that 1 to 3. And here we go. We have it a little bit, the size is now bigger. Okay, so now also if you click on this in the properties, you go down on the here properties display holes. If you click on that and just try to change it to all, so that's going to bring all the holes actually appears in my board. Also, you can turn on your SMD. Here we go. And also the true holes here with the green color. Okay. And the other things is like, let's say I'm going to copy this, paste it, and then you can see it, you can actually align with this board down here. And then if I click on here in the properties, I can change this view side from top to bottom. And see, this is the bottom of my board, which I have it here as well. It's pretty much cool. And then, so what else we can get here? We can add some dimensions, for example. So P, I'm going to linear dimensions here, grab that one here. And then also, for example, here, place it there. Also, we could do the different dimensions as well, like this up or so let's grab the board here, click on that. Also, if you wanted this, for example, here the whole, you can just showing it like that. So then the other things about this is very nice and very clean. See, its dimension actually is moving with it. And then the other things is like, if you want to just, for example, get the dimensions for as a mechanical, like from here to there, you can go to place and then get it from there to here, bring it up and place it there. So that's good. So you can do the dimensions in the Draftsman. And let's copy this now and place it in the left side. And I show you the other views. Let's say I want to just have the different views. Let's say going to have left, right, or front. You can have any of them. I'll just try to do the front. You can also press the space and rotate it. Okay. So now let's say, for example, you have the front view is like that. And then you can also, I'm going to put it in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get another copy here and paste it and change that one to right, for example. Here we go. And now I'm going to place it somewhere here. So then also you can get the dimensions here, go to the linear dimension. And in case of if you want to see the distance between here to there for your chassis, you can actually come to Draftsman. It's very easy. You can just making some dimension like to here. Here we go, and place it there, and you will let your mechanical engineers know, for example, for the chassis, so 6 millimeters, right? Okay, also we have the other views, such as, let's say, place it, go to additional views here, and we have board detail view. We have board section view as well. And I'm going to show a few of the other view drawings later on. Let's go to the board detail view, and then I'm going to click on here, bring it there, and click on that, go to the properties and change that one to size, let's say 8, make it actually very big. You can see it. And then you can see that one is going to refer to detail A, and it's going to show here actually the detail label A as well. So you can see the components here in details. So it is very, very good, this one here. If, for example, going back to my board, and I'll go to show you something here. What if I want to just move a component, place it somewhere here, just ignore those DRC for now. And I'm going to show this one, like, what if I want to just actually bring that changes to my Draftsman. So I can right click. Here we have an option as import changes from the PCB, and I click on that. Just have a look at this. So in the view details, you can actually bring the changes from your PCB to your Draftsman as well. So what else can we here to do? We can add a note here. So we go to place, and here annotations, here we have a note. So we can place the note here down maybe, or let me place it, this one here. And these notes, if you click on that, so you will have properties for that. So you can also go to these width and the horizontal spacing and change that to make this one bigger if you needed to be making it big. And also we have these font sizes. So for now, let's say, for example, I want to have a message for everybody, manufacturer and also internal. I see, place it manually, something like that. Okay, you can put anything you want, and then okay, here we go. We have that one here now. And then let's see, change this one to 5. Okay, now it's much better. Okay, and then yep, it's okay. Actually, you can change the color too from here. So now we have this one. So what if I want to refer this one to here? I can use this one, the toolbar from the top, the call out, or I go to actually use P, go to the here annotations and grab the call out. And then I can see, you can now click on this component here and bring it then here. So actually, so, and left, right click. And if you click on that, you have properties again for that too. You can change the head style. Let's say something to arrow like that. I'm going to change that one to 5 and 5. Here we go. We can see it now. And I'm going to do this custom text because I want to refer to that one, number 1 here. And also I want this one be square to be matched to that one. And I think pretty much is okay. Let's okay it, and then here we go. So that means is you get to have a message for your people to refer to that notes, okay? So the other things you can have here, like the other view I want to show you, it is realistic view. This is my favorite actually. That's really pretty much cool. Here you have the 3D body of your board here, okay? So if you go back there, let's go back to 3D shape, and I'm going to, for example, say 8, short key 8, and make the angle like that. And I think it's too close. Like this is good. Go back there. Go to properties, custom, and then say take current camera position. That's going to take exactly what you see, and I change it on PCB and bring it here. Then you can grab and just actually make it bigger if you need it. And let's just place it here. Even actually you see this corner is missing because this is exactly is going to capture the view of here. So you can a little bit doing this way, go back, take it to camera. That's it, easy. Now this is done. So you don't have a space. You always can add another page. Easy. Here we go. Now I'm going to show you a few other things, which is fabrication views. Go to place. And this time I'm going to bring board fabrication views. So here we go. I placed it here, the same as the other one. I'm going to change this one to 3. Place it somewhere here. And then you can see it. I'm going to zoom in. Also go to the layers. If I do these layers on layer 4, you can see it in a green color, for example, if you want it. And then also I'm going to copy this and paste. I think I copied again. Click on that, copy and paste, line it with here. And okay, so we can see that one on the top. We're going to change this one from the bottom. So I'm going to actually turn off this and see this blue here. So fabrication drawing, plus you can bring in your drill drawing view as well here. Okay, this is really nice. Actually, I'm going to show this one here. If you place that one here, you have a table for this drill table. Place it there next to it, and then you can compare it and understand, like, for example, the symbol, and then how much, for example, how many are they, the hole sizes and information next to your drill drawing. Okay, and I'm going to line it with that. Okay, so easy. And also what we have here in Draftsman, and especially this Draftsman is really improved a lot from 19 and to 20. So this is one things here is layer stack legend. You can now add to your document, no need of to do anything extra. So now I'm going to make this size a bit of as default. So get it in smaller. Let's zoom in and see, you can see all the materials here, all the layer here, the thicknesses and all information you need for your layer stack legend. A very nice information for your manufacturer as well. So let's add another one, another page, and I show you something very cool about bill of materials here. We have bill of materials here, which is going to bring all the components you have in your project, and that is going to change. If you make any change in your project regarding components and you come to here, you need to import the changes, that's the bill of materials going to change as well. It's get updated as well. So then you can see it here as you want. Here the column, you can see it. You need to just turn it on. And then also what I want to show you a trick here. So what if you want to, for example, split it to the 2 bill of materials or 3 pages. When you click on this one, down in the properties here, we have limit page height. If you click on that, this is going to be appear. And then if you type something like 100, it's going to cut it down. And you can see it's going to give you the page 1, 2, 3, right? So what you do here is, if you want to split it, that's all I'm going to show you. So you copy this page, paste it here. And what you need to do, only change the page 1 to 2. So because it's 3 pages, then I'll need to bring other page as well and place it somewhere here. Only change this 1 to 3. Here we go. So you can split your bill of materials as well if you like, okay? So what else I can actually show you here is we have some other things, like if you want to just bring your table here, you can add a table. Let's say I want to just the number of the rows be 5 and number of the columns 5, and add something here. And you maybe have some information in Excel, you can copy them and paste it here. So if you go to the Excel and copy them and bring it here and we can paste it here, all information with your So just a moment, somebody is sending a. So if you have any question, guys, Victor put in a Q&A, okay? I don't want, this one here is getting messy and we need to have a record of all the question Q&A in our system. So please put that in Q&A. I'm going to answer your question. So this one, it's already done. I'm going to a little bit explain more here. So let's add actually another sheet. So going to bring something cool here for the last one, like board isometric view. We can have that one too. And then you can see your isometric view as well. So this one is going to be like 3. I'm going to make this one a bit bigger and put it here. So that's really cool also. You can have a dimension here too. And for here too, for example. So here we go. That is my isometric view. So I think I covered everything I wanted to say. There is much more actually. You can add as many other things if you like it, if you go to this spot here. And also what happens here when first you create this page, okay? What you need to do, you don't need to repeat it for each project. You only save this one as once you save it here as document template. Okay, let's say I'm going to put this one in somewhere. Actually, I have access to that here, okay? And here we go, you get this. Next time when you open new project like this, the Bluetooth one, okay, let me show you the project. This is different project, right? This one here. And so you only need to go to the add new to projects and go to the Draftsman and come up with the actually the Draftsman, for example, you made for your project. At the moment, I think I already created these ones. I'm going to say okay, and you will see it's going to generate that template I created in the past, and going to bring all the information in one page, and you don't need to create them again. Only what you need to do, you need to make sure the dimensions, because dimension is not going to transfer. As you know, each project has a different dimensions. So the only things is not transferring is a dimension, but it's going to transfer all other things as well, like the bill of materials and assembly drawings. And then, so what you're going to do is just start doing the dimensions for each project. But other than that, you don't need to redo everything again for the Draftsman. So just make a template, then use it for all your projects. Okay, so I think that's it, guys, for now. So I'm here to answer your question in Q&A. Please put your question over there. I'm going to help you to answer your question for today. And then also the last things here is for upcoming webinar, you can go to the webinar here for additional comments and questions. You can send an email to me if you have any other concern or questions. I'm here to help you with, my email is aida.g@altium.com. Okay. So thank you for listening to this webinar. I'm here to answer your question and I hope you enjoyed it.